first of its kind National Forensic Youth Camp kicked off in the Belize district on the 2nd of August. The initiative is a partnership between the Belize National Forensic Science Service and the Ariel Rosado Foundation. The camp was created to educate young minds across the country on the importance of forensic investigation in solving crimes right here in Belize.
We're seeing a trend where our young people, for the most part, are being influenced into gangs by these gang figures. And so when we can have events like these that promote positivity within our young people, and we see young people participating, it certainly is a breath of fresh air and something that we should all applaud.
The youth camp is being led by Jian Cho, the director of the Belize National Forensic Science Service. Today, Cho and his team engaged approximately 30 high school-aged children who gathered inside a classroom on the Holy Ghost Primary School compound in Dangriga town.
We developed an agenda or a curriculum for the day, make it an educational experience for young people to understand what forensics is all about, what investigations is all about. Just now before the break, we had an investigator, one of the investigators in Dangriga come and tell them what his day is like, what his role is like within police, and how they can support the police department in terms of investigating and solving crime. Later this afternoon, we'll have the community-oriented policing unit talking about how the community plays a critical role in preventing and responding to crime.
We also spoke with Sergeant Holly Vasquez, who heads the Crime Investigation Branch in Dangriga. Vasquez has led a number of high-profile crime investigations, including the William Danny Mason et al. Murder investigation, which resulted in 5 convictions and life sentences. Vasquez was one of today's guest presenters.
In my expertise, I deal with many murder cases, so I would show them, all right, this is how we get together, put together our evidence along with the forensic technician, and we will put that in terms of a file. The file is then put forth, sent to the office of the Director of Public Prosecution, and leads to the court, who ultimately would determine if that person is culpable or not.
For most of these students, this is their first time learning about the work of scenes of crime investigators in such a setting. We spoke with a few participants about their experience during the 2-day camp here in Dangriga.
This is an important field because this is how we can make our community safer. Using forensic and so on, it can make our community safer because it can keep the criminals afraid so that they know that if they commit a crime that there's consequences behind it and that the police can easily find you.
I actually never know nothing about it. Yeah. So that's a new experience for me.
You know, right now in Dangriga we are having a lot of crimes, right? I believe that back then we didn't get these kind of things as kids to help us as we grow up. So this would be a good thing for them to take on from today and more in life.
Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.